folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request from Eliyahs Romans. It's one of 4 gifts that Eliyahs made, so I do one each day. I did one yesterday, I got this one today, I got another one tomorrow, and one the day after. That's how I do gift requests when people make multiple gift requests instead of doing them all on the same day. Unless it's a special occasion like your wife's birthday or an anniversary and you wanted a couple done on the same day, which I can do. Otherwise, I spread them out just so you have something to look forward to. And I don't know, however else you want to interpret it. But Eliyahs Romans made a gift for me to do Reba's He's in Dallas. I don't know the song as far as I know. I know she was born in Oklahoma, so that might not be the best thing that he's in Dallas. Now, we don't know who the he is. And that's one thing I love about song titles is it happens to all of us, but we just wonder, what would that one be about? Does that pique my interest? Is it a double entendre, triple entendre? Is it knowable? Is it unknowable? He's in Dallas. Who is he? Why is he there? This is the nature of storytelling. And human beings are wired for story. We absolutely are. That's why we listen to music. That's why one of the reasons, but that's why we watch TV shows and movies and read books. We are wired for story. All right. So, Eliyahs, thank you for this gift, my friend. And let's see what Reba has for us. Who is he? Why is he there? And what's the impact on her?
Said I'll make your dreams come true in Texas, and he captured my Appalachian heart. I was so naive that I believed him when he promised we'd never be apart. So we packed and pulled a U-Haul down to Dallas. A year went by and the baby came along. Then his old friends and his nightlife came between us.
Oh boy.
Dreams turned into sleepless nights, waiting all alone. And I'm staring out the window through these teardrops, holding on to the only dream that turned out right. We're on a Greyhound bound for West Virginia.
There it is. I got to tell you this, when she said Appalachia, I used to say it Appalachia as well, but it's Appalachia. That's how most folks say it. And I'm up here in Jersey, and we are part of the Appalachian Mountains. And they get smaller as you go north, generally. But like, say, North Carolina or West Virginia, certainly. But when she said Appalachia, I'm like, oh, somebody else wrote this song for one, because she's not from there. She's not from West Virginia. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure Reba's Oklahoma. Anyhow, that gives you a clue to some of the songs. Like, okay, did this person write it or not? It sounds like a very real story, but not one that Reba lived. But she liked the storyline.
And he's in Dallas without us tonight.
Yeah, she took a Greyhound back to West Virginia, out near land.
Oh Lord, I hate to break the news to Mama. She's getting old in years and worries so.
That's a crappy part of divorce.
Maybe I should have stayed in Dallas and gave him another chance. Right now I just don't know. I'm staring out the window through these teardrops, holding on to the only dream that turned out right. We're on a Greyhound bound for West Virginia, and he's in Dallas He said, I'll make your dreams come true in Texas. And he's in Dallas without us tonight.
That guitar work. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you promise, you know? I mean, things relating to the future, you just gotta be careful with your wording. Like, hey, honey, if we go to Dallas, here's why I think I can make this work. But you make that kind of promise, like, I'm gonna make it work, and then you're bound to it. And I mean, this other person is buying into your exaggerations, or maybe you really did have good intentions, but really, like, if we start on the verbal end of things, it'll be much fairer to everybody involved. But she was like, all right, let's give it a go. But she's back home in West Virginia with the baby. He's without the baby. So let's not lose sight of that, too. It isn't like he won in this whole thing. Like, oh, he got to be back home where he's from with his buddies in the nightlife and, you know, no responsibility. He's always going to have that knowledge that I've got a daughter or a son. I have a child, and that child is not in Dallas. My presumably soon to be ex-wife and child, they're what? How far away is that? 1,500 miles away. So yeah, Elias, this is one of these songs. I mean, Reba can sing a song with a tenderness and a strength. She's just unique. I mean, everybody's unique. I mean, so I don't mean to sound pithy, but I mean, she's got a certain quality in her voice that, I mean, I get, the more I listen to her, sometimes it gets harder to describe people the more you listen to them. It's like, I think it was Malcolm Gladwell in one of his books. I don't think it was The Tipping Point. It might have been What the Dog Saw or something, but where he described the difference between a mystery and a puzzle. And a puzzle is something that when we get more information about a given thing, the picture gets clearer. So let's say you're a detective in a homicide and you get more of the picture becomes clearer. But Malcolm Gladwell said that his depiction of a mystery is that the more information you get about a given phenomenon, a given circumstance, the cloudier it gets, the less sure you are about what happened or what's happening. Right now, I can give you an example that might fit that bill with the James Webb Space Telescope, where it discovered we're seeing that galaxies are traveling away from us faster than the speed of light. Now, that is contrary to one of the most basic principles in physics, which is the speed of light, that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, anything with mass. In fact, light itself is supposed to be the upper limits of how quickly anything can traverse the universe or any part of it. So now we're getting more information about how the universe works, and it's like, okay, it's getting fuzzier and fuzzier. We thought we were getting more of the pictures of the puzzle, but in the case of the song here and Reba, this is a very different, very unique presentation. She always sort of has that, but it becomes more challenging to describe her voice and what it is about it the more I listen to her. Now, Dwight Yoakam, on the other hand, I seem to be getting a better grip on him, and I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it's just the choice of songs or the ones that I've heard. But in this one, yeah, I mean, the Appalachia thing, that told me right away, yeah, she sounds like a New Jerseyan or New Yorker, a Northerner, where we say like the Appalachian Mountains. And, but I don't, I say Appalachia. I used to say Appalachia, but thanks to the channel, I've been corrected and I go with it. It's smoother to say Appalachia. All right, and the instrumentation in this was simple, nothing over the top whatsoever. This was just all about the story. And a girl bought into the man that she loved idea. We're going to go to Dallas. I promise I'll make it work. And he just effed off. there, blew her off, blew the kid off, and she's like, I'm going back home. And then she's got to face the music and tell her mother. She didn't say tell my father, but this is how I see these details, things that are in and not in, tell me that it's a true story. Because she would have said, oh, I got to tell my parents, I got to tell my brother, my sister, whatever, but I got to tell my mother. And like, oh, that sounds way too real. So I'll rate this one. And the number that popped into my head was an 8.8. And that's the number that I go with. It was really a simple story. The instrumentation wasn't over the top, but it was compelling. There were parts of it, to me anyway, obviously, that were like, it's funny, but I can get hung up on a simple detail. Most of us can in ways, but Appalachia. And I'm like, oh, she didn't write it. All right. Because she's from Oklahoma. So there's another songwriter. These are the things that clue me into what's going on. But also, I do think it's a real story. And I hope it's sometimes the artists themselves chime in on the channel. Now, Reba won't because she's just too big. I mean, of course, would love it if she did, or if her people reposted it on her social media and stuff. But I don't expect that to happen, of course, because it's yet to happen in 5,000 reactions. But when the songwriter or a former band member, maybe somebody who sat in on a session or somebody chimes in, I love that. And that does happen. So if the songwriter happens to see this, I'd love to know the inspiration for this. I have a feeling it was a true story. So, all right, guys. Eliyahs, thank you for that. I've got 2 more of yours to do. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.